Hey, what up? It's Side 1822. Just want to say, dirty, take the belt off Seth Rollins. The night Seth Rollins won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, a lot of people went nuts about it. And now, you look at him now, being the champion. It has been piss poor. The booking for Seth Rollins been awful. The Authority and Seth Rollins angle, I just can't stand it. This guy is the champion. But he's looked down on. Usually when you part of a stable, they make the champion look legit. The guy can never win a match on his own at all. You have him and Kane going back and forth. Kane put him down, but then all of a sudden they're going to say Kane made sure Seth walk out as the champion. It's so confusing. It's like Triple H and Stephanie McMahon are his parents. And it's like, hey, if you talk back to us, we're going to put you in this situation. We're going to put you in this situation. I mean, the guy actually lost to JNS, Jamie Noble, and Joey Mercury. Two guys who are not full-time performers anymore. And the champion, Seth Rollins, loses to Jamie Noble and Joey Mercury. Why is Seth Rollins not being booked as a guy that the Authority look at? This is the guy right here. We can't replace this guy right here. This guy is an A-plus player, not a B-plus player like Daniel Bryan. That's how it should be on television. They gotten up Seth Rollins. Like how Ric Flair was saying, you know what, Triple H, you are the best world champion to ever live. Why are they not doing that with Seth Rollins? Why Triple H is not talking about how good Seth Rollins is? Why Stephanie not talking about how good Seth Rollins is? Because that's how you get to annoy the crowd. And the crowd like, no, he's not. And they're going to continue to boo him. But he really can't get any heat at all because the Authority looks down on him. I mean, what type of heel champion in the stable get looked down on? I can see he's the Intercontinental champion. I can see he's the United States champion. No, he's the WWE World Heavyweight champion. And this guy is looked down on? What kind of crap is that right there? And it's not compelling TV at all. I mean, Seth Rollins is one of the weakest champions I ever seen in the last couple years in this company. I mean, my God. You having him and Kane going back and forth. Kane playing an important role with Seth Rollins for what? Kane should be saying, you know what? This guy Seth Rollins, he's the best. Stephanie Triple H, Kane should all say that. But no, you got Kane saying, you know, we could have made anybody world heavyweight champion. We could have made Hornswoggle heavyweight champion. What? When the last time you seen a world champion, a part of stable, get put down? And always somebody who's from the mid card that gets put down. When they lose matches. When they didn't do something right. It makes no sense. And I can't stand it. I don't care for Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins. Now, it would have been difficult to make it believable that he can retain his belt against Brock Lesnar. But he been booked so poorly the last couple weeks. There's no reason to even have Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins. Just give Dean Ambrose the belt and have Roman Reigns turn heel, cash in the Money Bank briefcase, and you can have a Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns feud, and get Seth Rollins away from Authority because they're going to turn him face. And I said a long time ago, I can see Seth Rollins being this era Jeff Hardy as a babyface because he got the high flying moves. Of course, you'll get behind him. You know, he got a look that, you know, a lot of people can relate to. You know, Seth Rollins not a larger life character, so you can relate to him. And, you know, I can see some women being fans of him also. Because right now, the angle with him and Authority is just not working at all, man. It just got awful how bad Seth Rollins been booked. I can't believe how bad he been booked. And a lot of y'all got what y'all wanted. Y'all got him to be champion, but look at the results right now. I know you're not liking it because it's just horrible. I like Seth Rollins, and I want better from him. But the way WWE's booking this guy is just sad. I can't believe how low they are making this guy look on television. I mean, he's your champion. He's been a champion since WrestleMania 31. But what's the reason to keep it on him, really? Like, what is the real reason to keep this belt on this guy? Because the program with Brock Lesnar, scrap it. No need for it. Because then they all said they're going to have him start looking strong when Brock Lesnar about to return. And all of a sudden, you expect us to buy Seth Rollins looking strong all of a sudden? Well, all these months being on Authority, Y'all make him look like a child. So then all of a sudden, hey, Seth Rollins, he got a chance to defeat Brock Lesnar. Because that's what they're going to do. If Seth Rollins retained this Sunday, then you're going to have Seth Rollins start looking strong in his matches. It's too late. He should have been doing that a long time ago. He should have won the matches on his own. If this guy can't beat Dean Ambrose on, how the hell can you expect us to really buy into Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins? Because then we're going to have to say, they'll make it a no disqualification match, because you can't make a straight one-on-one wrestling match. We all know you would not believe that Seth Rollins can defeat Brock Lesnar after getting all this help the last couple months on television. So how can you really sell us on Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins? I mean, you couldn't really sell us on it months ago, but at least you could say, okay, he is the champion. Maybe they could do no disqualification. He'll have somebody by his corner, so that can help him out also right there. You can at least say that. But he been so booked poorly, it's like, what's the reason to even have the match? What's the reason to build up the match? Because all we want to just say is, it's not believable. He can't beat Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar should just take the belt from him. But I don't want to see that. I'd rather just see Dean Ambrose take the belt from him. Because Brock Lesnar really don't need a belt right now. Brock Lesnar over as hell. He's a star. He don't need a belt. Seth Rollins need a belt right now. He needs to lead authority, turn babyface, and hopefully we could get a Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns feud down the line where Roman Reigns is heel. Seth Rollins is the face. If they decide to go that route with Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, if Ambrose win the belt, because most likely Reigns going to turn heel. I just can't see Reigns staying face if Ambrose come champion. I just don't see it happening. So we will see what happens in the next couple of weeks on WWE television. But man, Seth Rollins been piss poor on TV. The way the booking just been. And I'm telling you, and nobody better not defend this shit right here. I don't care how much of a fan you are of Seth Rollins. He's been a horrible champion. Nobody can defend this poor, piss booking of Seth Rollins. Just take the belt off him. I mean, I'd rather see somebody like Curtis Axel, the WWE champion. That's how bad Seth Rollins booked when I say something like that. It's just been horrible. He's been booked like some guy who just came up to the main roster and they just needed somebody to be world champion. And they're like, hey, we're going to pick you, Seth Rollins. That's the way it's looking. I mean, just not looking like the guy who they say is the future of the WWE. I mean, they booking this guy worse than they did with Randy Orton with the authority. And that's how bad it's been. Just take the belt from this Sunday. I do not want to see Seth Rollins as champion. Ambrose, I hope they go Ambrose this Sunday. They teased it at the last show. Don't tease anymore. Please. Just put Dean Ambrose over to be the WWE champion. Because Seth Rollins is a piss poor champion. It's horrible. The worst champion of 2015 goes to Seth Rollins. Not his fault, of course. It's the company, the creative team, Steph, Triple H, Vince McMahon. It's all their fault. Because this guy should be booked like this. This guy should be booked as, you know what? This is our guy. Nobody is going to defeat Seth Rollins. This guy going to be the champion for a long time. You don't even get that. You don't get that right there. You put him down. But you should be make him sound like he is just the best and nobody can't beat on Seth Rollins' game. But you don't get that from the authority. And it's just horrible. And that's why I hope the authority just go away, because there's nothing compelling about the authority with Seth Rollins. So as I said in this video, give me your thoughts on Seth Rollins. Poor booking, and I said that they need to take the belt off because he do not need a championship right now. So don't forget, hit the subscribe button. All right, I'm out. Peace.